Welcome back, 5th grade, to another edition of Math with Mr. Howe. Today we are going to be, again, dividing fractions and whole numbers, but this time through the lens of problem solving. So let's jump right in here and read our problem. It says that Isaac has a piece of rope that is 5 yards long. Into how many 1/2 yard pieces can he cut the rope? So the first thing that we're going to do is identify our important information. And the first thing that we know is that he has a piece of rope that is 5 yards long. And he wants to cut that into 1/2 yard pieces. And the question being asked is how many 1/2 yard pieces can he cut the rope? Now, to set up my division problem, I'm going to have 5 as my dividend, and I'm dividing that into 1/2 yard pieces. Okay, so if I take 5 and I divide 5 into half, how many pieces do I get? So the first thing that I want to do, okay, is I want to take my whole number, my 5, and I need to put that over 1, and I need to make that a fraction. So I'm going to do 5 over 1 divided by 1/2 equals something. Now, if you guys remember from yesterday, we need to find the reciprocal, okay? Find the reciprocal of our fraction of the fraction that is our divisor. So if I find the reciprocal, that means I need to flip-flop the numerator and the denominator. So I'm still going to have 5 over 1, and this time I'm going to do multiply times 2 over 1, and then I multiply straight across, so 5 times 2 and 1 times 1. 5 times 2 equals 10. 1 times 1 equals 1. So 10 over 1 is the same as 10. So Isaac can make 10 1/2 yard pieces. Or you could just say 10 pieces. Okay, that is okay with me. All right, so let's do one more, and then I will share another random fact with you guys. So let me clear off my board here, and we will do another one. Okay, we have our next problem here, and let's go ahead and read it. It says that 2 friends share half of a pineapple equally. What fraction of a whole pineapple does each friend get? So let's go ahead and start by identifying our important information. We have 2 friends that are sharing half of a pineapple, and it's asking what fraction of the whole pineapple does each friend get? Well, let's see. So we have 1/2 that we're dividing by 2 people. Okay, so I have 1/2 divided by 2. And if you guys think back to our very first video of dividing fractions, well, right now I know that I have my fraction as a dividend, my whole number as a divisor, so my quotient over here is going to be smaller than both. Okay, so before we can move on though and prove that, let's go ahead and follow the right steps. So I have 1/2, and I'm going to divide that by 2 over 1 because I need to make express my 2 or my whole number as a fraction over 1. Then I need to take the reciprocal of that divisor. Okay, and that means I turn my numerator into my denominator and my denominator into my numerator. So then I'm going to have 1/2 times 1/2, and then we multiply straight across. So I have 1 times 1 to get 1, 2 times 2 to get 4. So in this case, each friend gets 1/4 of the pineapple. Sounds pretty good. Kind of goes along with the Hawaiian shirts I wear. Okay, so each friend gets 1/4 of the pineapple. Okay, so our random fact for today, and your prize for listening to the whole way to the end of the video, is: did you know that in the animal world, snails take the longest naps? In fact, some snails can sleep for up to 3 years. It's a true story. I don't think I'd want to sleep for 3 years, though. I'd lose more hair. Hope your days are going well, and we will see you back here for the next one.